attacks on civilians and other unlawful killings, attacks on civilian objects. What acts or situations constitute the presence of the risk? This protection risk refers to attacks against civilians and civilian objects during armed conflict. An attack can be any act of violence, offensive or defensive, even without causing death or injury of civilians. Unlawful attacks include direct, indiscriminate, or disproportionate actions. International humanitarian law (IHL) requires distinguishing civilians from combatants and civilian objects from military objectives. Civilians are non-combatants not involved in hostilities, as defined by the Geneva Convention and its additional protocols. They are not member of armed forces, nor take part in hostilities. Civilian objects are all objects used for civilian purposes that are not military objectives, such as towns, cities, villages, or houses, schools, hospitals, transport, and places of worship, which should not be attacked. In case of doubt, objects should be treated as civilian. What factors must be identified for monitoring? Monitoring this risk requires reporting all types of attacks, intentional or unintentional, by state or non-state actors, directly or indirectly causing harm. It is critical to identify indiscriminate attacks when they fail to distinguish between civilian and military objectives, use methods that cannot be directed to specific military objectives or cannot be limited, for example, cluster munitions, biological weapons. Disproportionate attacks cause excessive civilian harm compared to the anticipated military advantage. Identify and monitor this risk is critical, as it is often cause or driver of other protection risks. What information and data can illustrate the presence of the risk? Data on incidents and impacts can be collected through protection of civilian mechanisms, human rights monitoring, protection clusters, media, UN missions, and research centers. Due to access challenges, precise statistics may be lacking, making observation, expert judgment, and data triangulation crucial for accurate reporting.